access to their own money, months after their accounts were frozen due to COVID protocols. Our next guest, who survived Mao's Marxist cultural revolution and immigrated here to the United States from China, she says this should be a warning about the evils of communism and the growing threat of totalitarianism that we face here. Virginia mother She Van Fleet joins us now. Good morning. Great to see you again, She.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. I mean, this is their money. Their bank accounts have been frozen since April. They need money to survive. They put it in the bank, and now they can't get it. What's your reaction to this? Many of them are being beaten because of it.
Yes. Okay, first of all, it's obviously this story tells us that China's is in financial crisis. But this is not just a bank run story. Since the people that could not get the money out of the bank, that is very difficult for Americans to imagine that you can put your hard-earned money in the bank and then later told, sorry, your life saving just vanished, and the government refused to step in. I want to use this horrific incident to remind Americans that China is not a normal country. It is a communist country through and through, ever since its founding in 1949. Communists do not respect private property. They do not respect human rights and human lives. These people are not fighting for political rights. They are merely fighting for the rights to their own money. And their petition was met with such overwhelming force. And you can see that the people there are handicapped, older people, children, and even pregnant women.
It is unbelievable to see this.
And also,
go ahead.
Yes, I also want to talk a little bit about the COVID passport. Ever since the pandemic, the CCP implemented the COVID passport. Everyone has to have the app on their phone. If your code is red, that means you're COVID positive and you cannot leave your home. Ever since April, many people who went to the bank and demanded the withdrawal of their money from their account change and see that their code changed to red. So this is just horrible that the Chinese government weaponized the COVID passport.
Even if they didn't have COVID?
And used it against me.
Even if they didn't have COVID, if they were just there trying to get their money?
Yes, it's total control. Weaponized passport, COVID passport. Americans should pay attention. Also, I want to say that this large protest was only made possible when people could communicate and mobilize online. And they did not use WeChat, which is the Chinese Facebook, because every activity was under strict surveillance by the government. They possibly got around the Chinese Great Firewall and used alternative social media such as Telegram to communicate and organize. I think we'll see that the Chinese government will have stricter crackdown on alternative social media. And so here is an example that we can see. When the big tech and the government work together to control information, people lose freedom. That's right. And Americans should take notes.
You're right. You're absolutely right. America needs to pay attention. She, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.